And good evening, barflies and lounge lizards, and welcome to Atomic Reviews. And tonight we'll be taking a look at the Robots, Rayguns, and Rockets DVD collection. Now this is one I've seen for quite a while now and really had my eye on, and for only 25 bucks, I was like, wow, this is almost too good to be true, and there was very little information out there about this set. So I decided to just bite the bullet and get it to present this shocking expose for all you fine patrons of the snack bar. And what this is, it's a DVD collection, and it says 50 movies and 150 TV episodes. And it comes in this killer, big packaging here. So what I'll do is, first I'll talk about the quality, because I'm sure that's what most of you want to know. Then I'll run through how the set looks, and then I'll go through the movies at the very end. So as far as the quality goes, obviously I haven't watched everything on the set yet, but I went through and tested somewhere between, let's say, 12 and 16 movies. So quite a few, quite a sampling too over genre and, well, not really genre, they're all sci-fi, but over style and time period. And I would say that if you ever have one of these Millcreek collections, you kind of know what to expect from the quality. Most of it is around VHS rip kind of quality. So not great by any means, but all the ones I watched for the most part were quite watchable. The black and white fares far better than the color movies, surprisingly. And even more surprisingly, the TV shows, of which I sampled quite a few, look even better than the movies. I'd say the TV shows are pretty close to DVD quality. But again, there's so much on here for such a price, and so many rare, obscure titles that I'd say it's still probably worth it, even with the less than quality. Alright, let's look at the set itself. So I was wondering when seeing pictures of this thing, how would I display this thing and how exactly it works? But interestingly, it's basically two of those big Millcreek style collections just slid into the case there. So you can actually, if you want to, which I will probably do, just take these out and put them on the DVD shelf, and I'll just display this because that's such an awesome picture there with Flash, Cody, Captain Zero. Is that the Republic robot? No, but it is a robot. Just display that somewhere else. Okay, so first we have the 50 sci-fi classics with Gamera on the cover, and it, just like all the other Millcreek type releases of this kind, has all the movies here. And you open it up, but a really neat touch is even though it is just the disc in the cardboard paper sleeves with the movies written here, it comes with a really handy book. And the book tells you the order that everything is in, what's on what disc, and gives you a description of the film itself, the year, and the starring, the cast, which I thought was pretty cool for this to do. And unlike some of the others I have, it's all in order so far. So right here, you have Incredible Petrified World. Right there, first disc, Incredible Petrified World. And you flip it over to the stuff on the back, She Gods of Short Reef, The Amazing Transparent Man. It's right here, and it all goes in order. I mean, granted, that might be a little difficult to keep in order when watching through these, but if you can, that's really handy. And in the back has an index, which if you just want to go by alphabetical order, telling you what's on what disc, there you go. So yeah, really handy, really cool little feature there. And then what this is, it's 150 basically classic sci-fi TV episodes. And I actually think this right here is your money's worth. This is the $25 because there is a lot of rare and very cool stuff, and it's a lot of episodes. Like for example, 24 episodes of Captain Zero, just right there. There's an episode of Destination Space, 14 episodes of Flash Gordon, 2 episodes of General Electric Theater, which I actually will be talking about on the channel, which you probably actually would have seen that by now. Never mind. 18 episodes of One Step Beyond. I've had that actual box set on my list for a long while. That may be the whole series. I'd have to double check. But yeah, so just really cool just for all these TV episodes. And much like the films, it comes with the handy dandy book. And this is even cooler because it gives you a description of the series and then the episodes broken down. And it tells you exactly what episodes these are. And these are not double-sided like the movies were. So you actually get, I mean, granted it's the same art on every disc, but still you actually get some cool art on the disc itself. And folks, it's pretty safe to assume that there's going to be a lot of content from these sets that's going to be covered on the channel very soon, and this is stuff I'll probably be able to rip and get the footage for. Something that's kind of difficult for the channel, and the reason I don't cover stuff sometimes that people think, oh, well, why haven't you covered this? Why haven't you covered that? It's often a matter of the footage. Sometimes I just can't get the footage, can't find it online, can't rip it myself. So it's always important when something I can actually find the footage for. Now, we're going to go through the listing of these, and this is probably going to be pretty long, but it'll just give you an idea of what's on it. And on the movies collection, we start out with the Alpha Incident, The Amazing Transparent Man, Assignment Outer Space, The Astral Factor, The Atomic Brain, Attack of the Monsters, Blood Tide, The Brain Machine, Bride of the Gorilla, Colossus and the Amazon Queen, Cosmos, War of the Planets, Crash of the Moons, Destroy All Planets, EGA, which I think it's actually might be a rule that every cheap sci-fi collection has to have EGA on it. First Spaceship on Venus, The Galaxy Invader, and this is neat because this is actually an 80s movie. Gamera the Invincible, Giants of Rome. Then we have a bunch of Hercules movies, Against the Moon Men, The Captive Women, Tyrants of Babylon, and Unchained. I actually got the original Steve Reeves, and this is one of the ones I checked, and like I said, kind of VHS quality, but watchable. Horrors of Spider Island. I don't know anything about Spider Island. Stop looking at me, Jason. The Incredible Petrified World, and Killers from Space. This is actually one of the reasons I got this one, because I have been searching, and Mr. Tony Santiago has been helping me search to find a good quality print of Killers from Space. Well, this is the same Killers from Space that's on all the other Millcreek sets. I don't know why I had this weird hope in my head it would be some magical, nicer print, but you get what you get. And there's the neighbor's AC. Please excuse that. Kong Island. Laser Mission. This is an interesting one because this is, I believe, a 90s one, and it's an early Brandon Lee movie, which I always never seen this one. I guess Laser Mission, it makes sense it would be sci-fi. I just always thought it was an action movie. The Lost Jungle, Menace from Outer Space, Mesa of Lost Women, Moon of the Wolf, Phantom from Space, The Phantom Planet, Planet Outlaws, Prehistoric Women, Queen of the Amazons, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, which I actually don't think I have this one already. Or maybe I have it on another Millcreek. Who knows? I'm just babbling nonsense. You're never supposed to listen to me. She-Gods of Shark Reef, The Snow Creature, Snow Beast, Son of Hercules, Teenagers from Outer Space, They Came from Beyond Space. Teenagers from Outer Space is another one I checked, and being a black and white one, it does look a little better than the color ones. And then, stuff I've talked about right here on the channel, Voyage to the Planet of Prehistoric Women and Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, which, as you know, they're both Roger Corman adaptations of the Russian film Polenta Burr. And he just decided, he's like, you know, Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, that's just not quite enough. We need a little more of this sweet Polenta Blur action. Warning from Space, which has got the... Oh wait, you know, I always get Warning from Space and Message from Space mixed up. Which is the one with the giant awesome starfish, and then the others like the live action anime. I think Warning from Space is the... Oh, if only I had my reading glasses on, I cannot see the year. I think that says 1965. So if it's 1965, that's the one with the big starfish. Wasp Woman, White Pongo, and Wild Women of the Wongo, aka the R. Sterling story. And now, digging into the TV classics, we have Captain Fathom, 3 episodes, Captain Zero, 24 episodes, Climax, 1 episode, Clutch Cargo, 1 episode, Destination Space, 1 episode, Flash Gordon, 14 episodes, looking forward to that one, General Electric Theater, 2 episodes, Invisible Avenger, 1, Johnny Jupiter, 1, Lights Out, 4, again, 18 episodes of One Step Beyond, very much looking forward to that. And I know actually one of my viewers is the one that recommended One Step Beyond. Sorry I forget who did, but if you were the person that recommended it to me, finally got it. Operation ESP, 1, Phantom Empire, 12, Radar Men from the Moon, 12 episodes. Really looking forward to that one. I mean, granted, I've seen it in Commander Cody on YouTube, the serial, but it's just really nice to actually own it. 23 episodes of Rocky Jones, 1 episode of The Shadow, 9 Space Angel, Stamp Day for Superman, The Star and the Story, Tales of Frankenstein, 1 episode, which I actually saw 1 episode on another comp, which was quite good. Tales of Tomorrow, 6 episodes, one episode of Thriller, that would be the Boris Karloff show, if I'm not mistaken, and 12 episodes of Undersea Kingdom. So what we have here is a lot of content for very little money of questionable quality. And it's one of those things, if these are just things you just want to see, this is absolutely worth every penny. But if you're kind of a stickler for picture quality and you just want the best possible versions, though you may not be able to find any better versions than some of these, you might want to look elsewhere. But I dig it. I think this is great. And like I said, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of this set on the channel. So enjoy. So that's all the time we have this week. Please like, comment, subscribe, watch the skies, and stay atomic.